Back to People's Car Reviews and welcome to the mobility page, a page I'm very familiar with actually. Been on this page quite a few times. Today I wanted to give you a little bit of a show around the site, show you what it's like. This page is very easy to use, quite very easy to use. So let's get on with it. Let's search for a car. So we can click on search for a car, obviously. That one. I would have had this set up. My bad. People that get high rate DLA, PIP, and war pensioners mobility, I think. Yes, I'm getting nodded at. Can get onto this page and search for a car. Even if you haven't got mobility, you can still go on this page and look at cars because they give you a great variety of cars. Let's actually go through all of the makes on here. Well, not all of them, some of them. You got Alfa Romeo, Audi, BMW, BYD. Just to name a few. I'm just going to scroll very quickly through them all, but there are quite a lot of makes of cars on here. Okay, let's pick a car at random. Let's go Skoda. You can filter this down by model, so if you see a model on here you like, I can't pronounce the first one. You got the Fabia, the Karoq,
The Enyaq.
and the Enyaq.
I got rid of the Kodak.
I've got rid of the Kodak. That's weird. So you've got...
Same with Kia's got rid of the Sportage.
Yeah, well, we think they've got rid of it.
It's not on there.
Yeah, it's not on here. So, two types of fuel. You've got electric and petrol. Other than that, that's about it. Transmission, obviously automatic and manual. Number of seats, you can even get 5. Models, done that. So, okay, let's get off of this bit and get into what cars they've got. I think I'm going to do, let's see. Let's not do the Fabia. Let's do the Karoq. So, nice striking picture of the Skoda Karoq. Looks very nice. Like the headlights. And the grille. And the colour.
Yes, Andrew does like red cars.
Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. Now, I've just spotted something that's very worthwhile pointing out. If you're under the age of 25, some cars you cannot drive. Other cars you can. So, if I pick, let's just say, let's go for the SEL.
You can't on that one, but you can on that one.
That's good. Point. You can on the SE drive, but you can't do on the SEL. No idea why. Advance payment is a payment you pay up front just to lower the price of the car down a little bit, and you will still have to pay total mobility. Now, when you apply for your car, you'll get your first couple of mobility payments directly paid into your bank account until your car is ready to go and collect. My advice though, considering when we found about, they were saying 8 months waiting list on some of them. Don't apply through the site. Phone the dealership up you want directly and get it through them, because you will sometimes find they will give you a better idea of how long their waiting lists are. So this is the Skoda Karoq. It's the 1 litre TSI SE Drive 5-door. It's a manual transmission, petrol. It's classed as a large SUV with a 1 litre engine. Pretty sure that's not going to move itself, but obviously I haven't driven the car, not prejudging. You can drive it if you're under the age of 25. I'm not going to look at performance because that's not what this channel is about. You get 48.5 miles to the gallon. That's not bad fuel economy. Capacity. The boot is massive. It's 521 litres, which is around 4 suitcases is what they're saying. I think that's not bad on a small... Let me just double check it was saying small. No, on a large SUV. So let's had a quick look at the Skoda Karoq.
How many seats was that?
5.
Is that the smaller version? Is that the
This is the SEL.
Oh, the SEL.
No,
SE Drive.
This is the SE Drive. Actually, just to balance it out a bit, let's go and have a look at the SEL. Pretty sure there's not much of a difference in it.
What's the payment on that one?
The payment on this one, you have to put advance payment is $799. Worth mentioning at this point, if you apply before the end of this year, you do get £750 from the government.
New car payment.
As a new car payment, and that would be taken off of whatever the advance payment is. Normally, you'd have to pay the whole advance payment up yourself.
Also, where it says total mobility allowance on PIP and DLA, it is £71 a week.
Yep.
Don't know what it is on war pension, because it varies on when you got that pension.
Yes.
Everyone gets a different amount on that.
Okay, so this is the SEL. Now, it is worth mentioning,
no automatics.
On this one, you cannot drive this car if you're under the age of 25. I don't know why. It may have something to do with the engine's a 1.5 and the other one was a 1.1 litre. Don't ask. I didn't make up the rules. It's 5 seats, 5 doors. Basically, it's the same car, except if you're under the age of 25, you can't drive it. 46.1 miles to the gallon, so that's not too bad. 138 grams of CO2 per kilometre, I think.
That's very good.
That is very, very good, actually, on this sort of car. 521 litres boot space. Let's say it's roughly around about 4 suitcases, so it's the same on that car as well. Let's go back and do a different search of car. Oh, I've got onto a page.
Smaller than a Kodak.
I did as well. It is bigger. Okay, so let's go back to the main mobility page and do this again. Let's go search for a car. Go car. You can get wheelchair accessible cars. They're basically a minibus that's been converted into a wheelchair accessible car, so the wheelchair can go in through the back and you don't have to worry about hoisting them in and out of the car. Not hoisting, that's a really bad term. Carrying them in and out of the car.
Hoist is, you can actually, on some of the adaptations on normal cars of mobility, you can actually get a hoist for people that are wheelchair bound. So they can have an automatic vehicle, and they can have the gears on the and you can have it adapted to have the gears on the steering wheel, and also a hoist to hoist yourself in. And actually, funny enough, when I was out shopping one day, I saw a man, and he had a box on the top of his car, which I thought was for something else, and it turns out it opens, the wheelchair goes up into this box on top of the car, and then the lid shuts down on top of the wheelchair, and the man was in the car.
Nice.
It was really strange to see. It was
I've never seen that before, so I'd like to see that.
That was a good adaptation. So you can, it's worth noting, you can ask for adaptations to be made to the car, but be prepared, you may wait longer.
Yes, and you may have to pay a little bit more. The next car I've chosen, and you're going to love this, is the Peugeot 2008.
This is a car you wanted for ages until you saw how big they were.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Remind me of a Matchbox car.
Actually, that is a good point. I saw this car in person, and let's just say the picture is deceiving. It looks massive in the picture. In the flesh, it looks tiny. It really does look tiny, but that's just my opinion on it.
It would suit a mum and a child, or a dad and a child, or a couple
or
with
very
one child.
Or a very small family.
Yeah, like a couple with one child.
Or even just a couple that wanted an SUV crossover.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we're not just about families. We do like to include everybody. So this one, it's 0 advance payment on some of them. So you've got the Allure. Let's do an automatic one. We've done a couple of manual ones, haven't we? He says trying to scroll through to see. Oh, there's one I've hearted apparently. yeah, less said about that. So that's the 2008. This is a 1.2 PureTech 130 GTI 5-door EAT 8.
Mouthful.
Yeah, what a mouthful. It's £199 advance payment. That's gone down. That is considerably less than what it used to be. Now this would be
it was £499, wasn't
yeah,
it?
it was, yeah. Now this would be the new one because they've given it a new badge and they've also changed the styling on the front.
Which means it'd be a 73 plate.
Which would be the new 73 plate. So this is the automatic version, petrol. It's classed as a small hatchback. Which I can roughly believe. It's got a 1.2 litre engine, 5 seats, 5 doors. Under 25s, no. We don't worry about performance. Petrol, oh, that's good. Yeah, I will clarify this. On some cars, the average miles per gallon and the boot space is not available. I don't know why, but if you do really want to find this out, there are other sites out there that will find it. And the boot space on this car is 434 litres, which is not bad, which is around 3 suitcases, as they say. So I think this car wouldn't be bad for a small family, even as just a couple, if you're out in the market for a small hatchback that looks more like an SUV. I think that's not bad. I don't think there's much more that I need to say on this video. I am going to do a couple more of these videos, maybe one a week, just to keep things moving along nicely, and we'll do a variant of cars and see where we go from there. Alright guys, I shall see you all in the next video. Bye.